Neutral corner. No cap boxing. Hey, this is
Razor
cool.
Raw.
It's Cool Breeze.
Razor
And
Raw, man.
and
A
yeah,
disappointed Razor Raw.
disappointed. Cool Breeze. Disappointed. Just when we thought we was this close to getting the biggest, one of the biggest fights that we could get right
Yeah,
now.
the biggest fight this decade.
Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford. We have a duck. Do we have a duck? Terrence Crawford ducking,
Like,
or what's going on, man? Is the negotiation didn't go well, or whatever he was negotiating, he didn't.
I mean, if my man's 1 week is saying I signed all the paperwork,
And
but
I
then he's
agree.
not.
I
Then
agree to everything. And he said, "I
yeah, and he
agree."
agreed to everything. And then the next week he another fight already signed for December 10th.
Man, he have another fight already lined up.
Man, like if you were that serious, you wouldn't be negotiating 2 fights at the same time. If this is the biggest fight of your career,
But like he won't. He
you're gonna
went.
only you're not worried about. Yeah, you weren't really focused on this. If you're in the trying to set up the biggest fight in your career, the legacy fight of legacy fights for your career,
He's not
and
worried
the
about no
pound for
backup
pound,
plan.
yeah, and you've been training for like the last 3 4 years. Everybody else is warming up just to get to this fight, and then you say there's no excuses, no cat. I'm all that whatever he says is cat to me, and I just Bud Crawford, I don't know, let down, man, because I just want to see great fighters fight, and then when opportunity comes, you pull out this bullshit.
Out of nowhere, got another fight when we all just want to see it. So if he didn't have this fight, if he didn't have this backup plan, he wouldn't have fought not one time this year. He wouldn't have got a fight in 2022.
He would have been fight for Earl. Earl came off of a car accident
Yeah,
for Danny Garcia. Earl came off of a torn retina after a whole year layoff after fighting Danny Garcia to fight Ugas.
yeah. They two different. Bud not the same animal. He not the same. He he
Yeah,
he can't do what Earl did. He can't. I don't think he like
yeah. How's this
Terrence.
going
Terrence
now?
he got a real tomato can for a tune-up. I mean, I guess that's his thing is getting a tune-up fight before Earl now. But who knows if they're gonna renegotiate that deal once he finished that fight. This might be a done deal. If they
Yeah.
like how you said Bob Arum didn't like to work with him. They might see they seeing what Bob Arum was talking about. And like we don't like we ain't
What in the Keith Thurman is this shit?
yeah, man. I'm disappointed because that's my guy and that's the guy I wanted him to win. I want him to beat Earl. Like
Yeah,
I got him
you
beat.
called you. People had money on this. The bets are called off now. Like
Yeah,
what the fuck? Vegas don't like this shit.
now I'm hesitating with my money. Like, wait, is he really ducking? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Man,
Now everybody who
because
was so
if
pro
you
Bud, are they gonna really like if the fight really happens like next year in April or May? Are you really gonna be invested? Like you really want to put some money up on that shit after a move like this was done?
yeah, because we don't know is that like man, I still got confidence in his skills in the ring, but it's just like if you don't believe in yourself,
Yeah.
if you already
And
going into a fight kind of hesitant and nervous and like
with
then
nervous
you
energy,
are you already lost before the
yeah.
fight even
If
started.
the fact that he's fighting somebody who's got 3 losses and lost to um got
Lamont
knocked out by
Peterson,
Lamont Peterson,
Mean Machine.
Mean Machine, and somebody else. I
Like
mean,
you
come on.
fighting somebody that you and Earl already like people that they beat up beat.
Not
Like
even a
they,
tomato can. Like you like come on, really? So like that shows me like you only have confidence when you fighting bullshit. Shit, you might as well fight Blair to Flair just to make it interesting.
he's
Fight
definitely a tomato can.
fight Blair to Flair to make it interesting or something. Fight Staniosis, fight Virgil Ortiz, fight a human, fight somebody that might have a chance. Fight Boots.
Yeah.
But like fight.
No. He can't. Like Boots is not
He
a
don't want
tune
to
up.
challenge himself.
Boots is not a tune up. He wanted.
Don't fight no tune up. Don't fight no damn tune up. That's bullshit. What are you fighting the tune up for? This is just like I'm trying to think of and like in the later stages of Floyd's career, who was the tune up? In the later stages of Sugar Ray Leonard, I don't remember any tune. Tyson. I mean, well, Tyson did have like a lot of.
You
Shit,
paused. You paused. You paused.
went on and fought Lennox Lewis and stuff like that. I don't believe in this.
You was going in and out.
Um, yeah, I just don't believe it.
I heard Lennox Lewis.
Yeah, when Lennox Lewis didn't fight no like baby tune up fights. He fought like McCall and he fought Rockman. He fought decent prospects.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't go fight like somebody that Tyson just knocked out like a Buster Mathis.
I mean, well, I guess Terrence couldn't do that. I mean, he needed a guaranteed somebody he know he gonna beat up just to get confident. Like, he don't need that. He don't really need that though, because he dropped Sean Porter.
You pound for pound number one. What is it? What is it?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like, I mean, I would bash Lomachenko if he did this. I would bash Earl Spence if he did this move. If Earl Spence would have took a fight against a nobody at this stage in his career.
Well, look, are we disappointed because we thought the fight was so close, but it really wasn't that close? Maybe the negotiation really wasn't as close as we thought it was. Everything like because Mayweather came out and said the fight wasn't happening this year, and he's partnered with Al Heyman, and Al Heyman is PBC. That's who set up the Earl Spence fights, the manager of the Earl Spence fights. So
he's an advisor for the Earl Spence fights, but I want Mayweather to mind his fucking business. Let them negotiate and don't be in the way. He's trying to sign Terrence Crawford.
Yeah,
he keep trying to sign Terrence Crawford, and maybe he's giving them some bad advice. Like, yeah, you need to hold off. I held off against Pacquiao for like 5 years. Well, shit, the fight been held off for like 5 years already. We've been asking for this fight for like 5 years. So, like, shut the fuck up, Mayweather, and mind your damn business. You go back in Japan and fight some random Asian dude.
But how much can he mind his business if he's partnership with Al Heyman? He got to know something.
They're advisors. They're not his management team. They're his advisors. Yeah. Man Down is his own thing.
Man Down is his
own
thing.
They just give him good advice and he gives them a percentage.
But Al Heyman do get the final say so.
But Steven Espinosa is part of that too. So Steven Espinosa was saying, that they have 15 million on the table for him.
Oh, now that's where I was wanting. That's where I wanted to get to. So that's guaranteed money for Terrence and Earl was 15 million.
I know 15 for Bud, and then like 35, another 35% off of the pay-per-view.
So according to the information we getting, he would have made more fighting Terrence, and it's a legacy fight, and it's for the belts. Then he's getting 10 million to fight a tomato can.
Yeah.
I'm that's what we hearing. The 10 million. I keep hearing this 10 million. It might be.
Man,
We'll do a little
I
more
don't know
research.
who's gonna pay for that shit. That means
Yeah,
I don't believe he's getting no 10 million to fight somebody that no, there's not gonna be a pay per view.
yeah. It's like
Nobody's
a.
gonna
It's
that
supposed
shit's
to
gonna
be.
be
It's supposed to be pay per view under a different network, but I don't like. It's a new network company that I never heard of. Black. What's it? Black Prime. Some
oh
shit.
okay.
Boxing.
That thing that Adrian Broner went to.
Yeah, I heard about that. Adrian. Who's the owner to that? Like, who's the guy? Who's the guy that
I,
started that? Like,
I don't know, and I don't care,
is
but
it?
it's just ruining it. Is whatever it is interfering with the best fight that can be made. And I don't fuck with Terrence Crawford because of this. If just because he allowed this shit to happen, like no, you want the Earl Spence fight, take the fucking because I fuck Al Heyman, fuck all of them. At the end of the day, if these two fighters want to fight, that's what's going to happen because they're the ones who have to get in the damn ring.
Even if they
Uh,
had to go somewhere else to make the fight, like
yeah,
say if Earl
exactly.
and yeah, like they go to a different promotional company or somewhere. I mean, just to make it happen for the fans, for us. I mean,
I
I
mean, Earl
understand
wants to
that.
get that belt, so like all that
Yeah.
bullshit. It's bullshit. I can't fuck with Terrence Crawford. I'm cool. I don't want to see his fights. What I'm a
Yeah, this
what he
shit. I don't think
oh
this shit
he
gonna
knocked out
sell. Everybody know he gonna win this. Like, I don't think it's gonna sell.
like
He
oh
fighting
he knocked out whoever the fuck this dude off the street is in 2 rounds.
it.
Like I give a fuck.
No, that's real. That's a fact though. That's real shit. I'm just like burning up inside. Like I'm mad because he's my favorite fighter, 2022. Like my new upcoming, but he's like his moves, how he doing it is making me mad, man. Cause it's a straight. I try to play devil's advocate and be like, wait, well, is it really a duck? And but if he was only focused on that one fight, like how early he came out with shit saying, yeah, I want that fight. That's the only fight I'm thinking about. That's the only fight I want. If that fight don't happen, it's not me. Like if he had
Mhm.
If Terrence had that same focus,
Yeah, you didn't hear Sarah
like
say
come
that
on,
once.
yeah.
If he would have said that, the fight would have happened.
He
Two.
said a lot of shit like yeah in the future. I mean yeah soon. Like I seen some YouTube channels where they get all the different video clips and him saying he don't need to fight and then he want to fight and then we not fighting no time soon in the future and yeah real soon like it's just like contradicting itself like too many times like getting
His
all
energy
caught
for
up.
this fight was not there at all. His energy, the whole swag, and it
Yeah,
was easy to
yo, you said it.
his
His
energy.
energy, yeah, the energy. Cause you know all his fights, he be talking heavy. Like I remember when he was fighting, when he was about to fight, the Benavides, the Joe
Yeah,
Benavides. He was about to jump in the ring at his training session. He was about to jump in the ring and fight him. Like his temper, like he just on some calm shit, like not really saying nothing. And Earl was doing like a lot of the talking. He was saying he fighting Terrence. He fighting Terrence. But then
yeah.
Terrence didn't respond. He ain't really respond to none of that.
He kept that same energy, the same humble, as all directed at one person. Like
Yeah.
after he fought Ugas, he was back in the gym Monday training for Bud. He said in the ring after he beat Ugas, he wants that last belt, and he said Terrence Crawford by name.
Uh-huh.
That's the by the end of the
Yeah.
year.
It's
He
not looking
mentioned him by
good,
name and
man.
everything.
I feel like, man, Terrence got some explaining to do. It's not looking good. But it's really nothing he
Like
can really explain.
now, now I want to see what they're going to do with the pay per view. Now I want to see what they're going to do with all the people who was backing Terrence. Like are they going to notice like the energy wasn't the same? So maybe the confidence isn't there. So are they going to still feel like, oh, Terrence is going to knock him out in 6 rounds? Like James Toney, he still feel that he still got that energy.
Mm. This thing is this is out of our control, man. We just big fans that be trying to see these joints, and now with this happening, what's going on? What's going to happen with Earl? Like, dude, he got to fight
It's gonna be Stanionis. I
next
mean,
year.
if he stays at 147, it's gonna be Stanionis or Boots because those are his mandatories.
But is that going to be next year, or is he done? He going to wait the next
That
year
would
to get them
he's
fights?
still he's still trying to fight. He might get that fight this year.
Oh, that'd be good if he could still get a fight this year too.
But then I saw a thing that said Boots might fight Stanionis this year.
Mm. And
So
then
I don't know, like because like this Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence fight was holding up the whole welterweight division. It was holding up the whole division because people wanted to know how they want to make their moves, just in case they get a shot at whoever comes out the winner.
hmm and
So
then no
Boots
no
camp is Boots camp is pissed at Bud.
right. Damn.
So Boots camp is pissed at Bud. I mean, I'm sure Keith Thurman's celebrating.
Why you say he's celebrating? Keith Thurman?
Mm-hmm.
Inviting Bud to a ducking party? Don't
Because
duck me, done.
that end of that duck energy is off of his, like people aren't thinking about, him ducking. And we know Earl Spence is not going to fight him because he kept ducking him too much. So now Earl might be like, fuck Terrence Crawford then, fuck it. Because
Yeah,
Terrence
that's
Crawford,
all.
this might be like, fuck Terrence Crawford and fuck Keith Thurman. Because don't stop playing around. These people are, he's serious about his craft.
Yeah. I didn't understand this move. I mean, I could understand for if you want to get money and less risk, but I don't understand as for a legacy fighter. I don't understand this move. And if they move
Yeah, the
up,
whole year. You had the whole year after you fought freaking Sean Porter to do that. You could have been fought this
he
dude in
could have.
like
Yeah,
after the same time Earl Spence fought Ugas. You could have
yeah,
fought him a week, the same month, the month after. You had a lot of time to set up that fight.
yeah. But
Shoot, he could fight him tomorrow.
that whole time they supposed to be negotiating. They supposed to be negotiating this whole time. And I don't know. I don't know
Shit, he might as
what
well
went
fight.
wrong.
Well then, why don't Bud fight Floyd? Since Floyd want to be involved in all this shit, why don't he? Why don't him fight? Why don't he fight Floyd? Fuck out of here, dickheads. They can go slap each other's dick somewhere. Fuck that. I'm mad as
Yeah,
shit.
man. Damn. Now we don't even know if
Damn,
they
I mean
move up to
Floyd.
154. They move up to 154 and fight at 154. Would that make a
Now see,
difference?
Earl
So we
said
don't.
Earl said he might end up fighting. He might end up fighting Boots at 154
Mm. So damn.
because he wanted
So
to get his whole goal was to get this last belt and then go up to 154, get a few fights at 154, and he thought Boots would, by the time Boots would move up to 154, then him and Boots would get it in at 154.
yo, and and we don't even know how they going to look at 154 or how they performance how they
I
going
mean,
to turn
I
out.
think we're saying Danny Garcia.
Yeah, he kind of looked at the same. He still had his shit with him.
And I think like Earl, if I saw a rumor that Earl's gonna fight Fundora at 154, the 6'7" bull that
Okay.
beat Ocampo up, but
Okay.
Earl's gonna destroy. Earl's gonna snatch his body. He don't like that tall dude don't like the body shots, and that body's right there in Earl's face.
Yeah. And
Yeah, so he can not knock Fundora off his get it. I'm just already starting to look forward. Like just start beating up the people at 154 And when Charlo supposedly, I think Charlo supposedly has a fight coming up.
Oh, this Saturday, Lomachenko fighting.
Oh yeah, who is he? Oh yeah, he's
Ortiz,
fighting.
Jermaine Ortiz. Yeah, I'm gonna be hype on that one. I'm gonna be hype on that one. So we got something coming up. A fight. That's good.
Yeah, but it's like the best looking girl in high school, or like the seventh best looking girl in her school. You're like, damn, I'll talk, but I'm cool. I'm still. It's like, damn. And you had the opportunity to have both of them, and now it's like the one that you weren't really wanted is not. You can't get now because she done moved away.
Damn. Real shit. Yo.
Now you got to like settle for all the scraps left in the school.
Hey yo. That's crazy, yo.
Take away my
Damn.
happiness. Like I can't
Yeah,
even talk trash the way I want to.
that's
Like I didn't even
crazy.
I didn't even want to talk trash about Bud. I just wanted to see them fight.
He
I just
made a
wanted to see
ups.
them.
He made us. This is an upset. This is a disappointing. So disappointing, man. Damn. What we gonna do now, man? We gonna have to wait and hope for next year. Pray for next year. We're gonna have
Yeah.
to pray for next year.
And
Um,
then when next year come, I'm not gonna be I'm gonna be like, okay, Boots is gonna lose this fight because he's not as confident. He already lost before he got in the ring.
you talking
Because
about
if it
Bud?
start not going, yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, because if it start not going well for him, his confidence is gonna go down.
Damn. Yeah, and I'm lowering my bets. I'm lowering my bet more and more every time something like this. Every time some shit happens, I just gotta lower my bet. Cause and I'm gonna stop. I gotta stop listening to these boxing bloggers, and I need to hear it from like the source. I need to hear shit from the source. Now, Earl Spence, Al Heyman never talked. Mayweather,
Yeah, yeah.
Terrence Crawford, like
Al
this.
Heyman is the real boogeyman. Like I never saw no video with Al Heyman.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's always a picture.
Yeah, I googled this picture and it's like a picture of him, but I never seen him like talk or talk about his fighters or anything. Like,
Yeah, like no, you don't know his philosophies or anything. Like, hey, this is Al Heyman, and I think this. I don't know what his voice sounds like.
yo, he really low key. Like,
He's the boogeyman.
Al Heyman, like the
Like he,
bull off of Go Go Gadget, never show his face. And shit. But
yeah,
no,
you can walk down. You can walk past him in the street and then be like, he look like I seen him before. Eh,
yeah, right.
but he looked like a regular ass dude. And then you'd be like, oh shit, that's Al Heyman. Because you only saw a picture of him, because you don't know what his voice sound like, or you don't know his mannerisms or how he walk or anything.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how
And
he
then he looks,
sound.
yeah, and then how plain he looked, you'd be like, that's bullet flip familiar. But then, he looks so plain, you just think he's just somebody that works, you just think
Yeah,
he's a trash man, or a
yeah.
janitor, or
He's working 9 to 5 or something. Yeah,
yeah.
yo, that's crazy. Al Heyman, but that's like I said, that's the only people. That's the only source. Do we got any social media? Like, do we? He don't
Who?
text.
Ex-
He really a ghost.
He's the boogeyman. He's a
Damn.
ghost. Like that
Uh,
should be the topic too. Who is Al Heyman?
yeah, that's a good
I'm gonna
topic.
do a report, figure out who the hell is Al Heyman.
That's a good
Wait, your
topic.
head back. It looked like you got dread, like a pony sticking out.
Yo, bro. Oh man. No, that's a
Oh,
good topic.
that'd be a thorough haircut. Well,
No, no,
like
that'd be
dang, yeah, I gotta figure out who the hell Al Heyman is because I never saw no video of him. it's that basic ass smile, that picture, and it keeps being the same damn picture.
Yeah. Al Heyman. Al Heyman might be Earl Spence dad.
Al Heyman. Al Heyman is like the Wizard of Oz. Like,
Hey, you breaking up?
oh damn, yeah, because you get shit.
Yeah, you back? I think you back. No.
It's moving a little slower, but
Uh,
yeah, maybe he's saying like maybe Buzz is scared to say that he never saw Al Heyman.
oh, so if he negotiate fights, like, do Al Heyman make phone calls? Like, yeah, let's make this fight happen. We're gonna send you the contract.
But how would you know if it's Al Heyman? You don't know what he sounds like.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, did these bastards all sit down at one table and talk?
right. Yo,
I mean, is Al Heyman Illuminati? Does
man,
he really exist?
do Al Heyman really exist? It's just a myth. Yo,
Nobody can show footage of Al Heyman talking.
nobody what?
Nobody has any footage of Al Heyman talking. No video of Al Heyman. I'm gonna
That's
go look hard for this.
that's a fact. And he got like the biggest boxing network is PBC. He got the biggest.
Like, I mean, if this is somebody that all these people keep giving us praise to, and he's one of the biggest promoters and all that stuff, but nobody's seen him. Bob Arum, have you seen him?
Right. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Man,
Yeah, to see everybody's like in their head. Everybody right now is like, damn, we want to know who the hell Al Heyman is.
yeah, man.
I want to like if somebody can get an interview with
Did
Al
you ever
Heyman.
wait, did you
That
ever
would,
Google Al Heyman talking and you
I
just couldn't
googled
find
him.
nothing?
I googled him years ago just to see what he looks like,
Yeah, but
and it was just a picture.
Al Heyman interview. How about that?
Yeah,
I'll Google Al Heyman talking. See if
yeah.
this is crazy. Al Heyman.
I mean, like and then when you see when the fight night is on, you don't ever see the camera be like, oh, the camera, look who's in the audience. Oh, Earl Spence and Brian Garcia and Danny Garcia, and they betting, but then they go around you never.
He's never in the crowd.
Yeah,
Or see the hard to find or see Al Heyman. Hold up.
I'm mesmerized by this. Who the hell is Al Heyman? Talking about, see, he got the final word on the who got the final word? What does he sound like if he got the final word? What does that word sound like? We never heard his voice.
So they sneaking
The
and
mystery Al Heyman. Like,
that's
these
some in a
people look
white.
at him and walk past. They gotta walk right past him. Like, don't say nothing out. That's the principle.
He talk. He talking to the some white guy.
He's talking about the vice principal. Like, who the hell? Look, people aren't even paying them attention. Oh shit!
Yeah,
Did he look at us?
they probably don't even notice that it's. Yo, we gotta do a whole episode on Al Heyman. We gotta do some homework.
Yeah.
Yo, we gonna have to do some homework and research and try to see what we can find on Al Heyman because he's really like a ghost.
Everybody gotta be sneaky around. Like they're not. You can't go straight up. Hey, Al Heyman, I'm a big fan or anything like that.
Yeah, do he sign autographs? Like, I mean, can I get an autograph? Al Heyman. Man, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that. And they had to sneak their phone and
Mm-hmm.
record them on a sneak tip.
And I'm sure they got fired if they, work for the company or the building for leaking
Yeah,
that information.
yeah, that's deep.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
so
that's all I got on. Like I'm not going to mention the fight no more. This is my last time talking about. Like you could talk about it, but I'm not talking about it no more. I'm done.
yeah,
I'm just going to talk about whatever other fights they got going on. But between them two fighting, I'm just going to frustrate myself and make myself upset.
yeah, because we were so hyped about that shit, but getting close to happening. My energy is similar, kind of the same. I'm like on some Roy Jones shit right now. I don't believe it until I see it. That's what Roy always say. Don't believe it until I see it. He was never. They never
I wonder
hyped up
how
that jump.
all these people who's going to go back on their word and say, "Oh yeah, Terrence Crawford's the number one, and he's this, that, and that." How are they going to sell me Terrence Crawford after this? How are they going to sell him to me? Like pound for pound, number one. He's fighting the best he can fight available. Whoever they, that. I'm like, this is the most disgusted I've ever been.
Even if he didn't fight Earl, he could have forced somebody else that was good, man. That's gonna.
You know what was the tune-up fight? There was supposed to be a Tyson Holyfield fight real early in both of their careers, and Buster Douglas was a tune-up fight.
Damn. Damn. And look what happened.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, come on, man, with that bullshit.
They say don't cherry pick the wrong cherry.
Yeah, and then
That's what
like
happened
if you
with
don't take,
Canelo.
because like Tyson didn't take Buster Douglas, he didn't train for that fight. He was out partying.
Yeah.
So you gonna cherry pick somebody, and then if you don't take that man serious, then you shouldn't even do it at all. It's just a pure waste of time. That's what sparring is for, to get yourself, that's what sparring is for. Do a lot of sparring.
Yeah. True. That's true. Facts. Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
right.
it's not like, how is this like a tune-up fight? Well, then a tune-up should be somebody who's left-handed with a little power.
Similar to Earl.
Yeah, somebody similar to Earl. So a left-handed fighter with a little pop on his punch.
Yeah.
Not just some random like that. This guy's not going to get you ready. So does he believe in his heart of hearts this is going to get him ready for Earl? No, I'm not going to believe that lie either. And this shit is going to lose money if they're giving him
Definitely
$10 million
not.
to fight this guy. It's going to lose the network money, like, and a promoter money, because nobody's going to want to. Motherfuckers might start boycotting Terrence Crawford until he
Maybe
fights.
maybe it's a new network syndrome. It's something like they probably had to learn the hard way. Like a new network, and they just try to get all like they try to sign some good fighters.
And this new network's going to find out that the old network that have been doing it for years didn't make no money on these bullshit fights, and they're going to lose money on this fight. That's why Logan Paul pulled out of the fight, because it wasn't going to. They didn't even sell out.
Oh, speaking of Paul, real quick, don't he? Is he fighting this weekend? Or
Anderson Silva.
yeah,
I think
Is
so.
it this week? So it's
It's coming up. I don't even want to,
yeah. If I
because
had
like it's like Anderson Silva.
he like
Y'all
50. He
like,
like what
yeah, if he
48,
gets knocked
50?
out, MMA dudes can't box. They can't
Right.
box.
Yeah.
So I don't. They can't box.
Yeah. That's
I mean, 'cause imagine Conor McGregor in there with somebody who could punch.
he just doing it
Like,
for entertainment. Like the name Anderson Silva. Oh, they was big in the UFC back in the day. He retired, but
yeah,
it's the names. It's the names that's making
those
it
dudes can't box though. Those dudes can't box.
right.
Because if they could box, they would have went into boxing and got bigger paydays.
Yeah.
They
But
they
yeah,
can't box.
I feel how
Like
you feel about the
Conor
kind of
McGregor's biggest paycheck was when he was boxing Floyd Mayweather.
yeah. They both got a bag on that joint. They both
And
got a
that
bag.
added up to more than all of his MMA fights combined.
Mm,
So he more than doubled his riches when he boxed.
mm,
Those dudes, MMA dudes can't box because if they could, they start off as boxers because that's where the real money is.
mm.
You don't got Dana White controlling all the fucking money, and because the heavyweight bull Ngannou, he only made $600,000 for the heavyweight, 600,000
Mm.
for the heavyweight championship of the world.
Yeah.
Like that, like Tank don't even make that. Like I'm trying to think of who make those 600,000. That might be Ugas was making more than 600,000.
Yeah, and like for real, like I'm a Terrence Crawford Bud fan, and it's like I was going back and forth with other people that was fans of Terrence Crawford because they're so like it's a lot of Terrence Crawford fans that's delusional.
Yeah,
Like
fanboy.
a few channels that I follow, and I'm like, man, I want Crawford to win too. I'm a Crawford fan too, but I'm a realist. I'm not this shit is fishy. This shit real
Yeah,
fishy. He out there talking about where's the big fish. Got somebody else got another deal signed, negotiating another fight with somebody else that nobody did. This is a bad business move on his behalf. Everything like I just didn't. We just not feeling it as boxing fans. We definitely not feeling this
yeah,
the way he moved, the way he moving.
yeah. I love boxing more than I love any individual fighter. Like I've been a fan of boxing before these dudes been born, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna be a fan of them after they stop fighting too.
Yeah, yeah. There we go. There you go.
So shit,
So
like
yeah, I just had to be like, man, certain shit. I'm like, yo, where's the link? Post the link to that. I mean, some things I
I'm never
got.
giving Triple G credit for never fighting Andre Ward. I think what's his name's career might have been a little bit different. Kell Brook career might have been a little bit different if he never went and fought Triple G, jumped up 2 weight classes. Like he could have fought Sean. He beat Sean Porter. I think I would like really back then. The fight was between Kell Brook and Keith Thurman. That's who people wanted to see that fight.
I feel like that about Mikey Garcia too. If he would have never moved up to fight Earl,
Yeah, he was supposed to fight Bud,
he could have stayed. He
but
probably would have still been
like,
undefeated.
see, these are all the fights that never went through for Bud. He was supposed to have a Pacquiao fight years
Pacquiao.
ago when they both were with Bob Arum. He was supposed to have the Mikey Garcia fight when they both were with Bob Arum. So this is constantly a Bud problem. Earl never has a problem making the fights that people want to see, other than the Thurman problem. And that's Thurman running from them, telling them, "Oh, you don't have no belts. I don't. Why would I fight Earl Spence? He doesn't have no belts. Oh, I got injured. Oh, he's injured. Oh, wait till I heal. Wait till we heal, and he better not duck me, son. Now you done wasted like 10 years of time to where like when the man was 21, now he's 30. Well, when 24, now he's 34. Like, why would he want to fight you? You've been playing games with him this whole time. Like, that's all cat. And then the shit happened to him this year too. Like, damn.
He got hurt again?
No, this year that Bud pulled out of the fight. Now, after Keith Thurman been jerking him around for years, then this bullshit happened to him.
Yeah, that messed up his activity. Like he inactive because now he gotta wait and negotiate another plan. But Bud went on, he moved on to plan B. So
I mean,
it's a layoff. It's a layoff for both of them for real. It's been a layoff.
But say my man Earl fights Boots, and they get like a 3-fight deal, and he beats Boots, and Boots beats him once. He can fight Boots for his legacy. He don't need Terrence Crawford. If he fights Boots, that's good. That's a good enough. Boots is a good enough legacy fight.
Big contender, big prospect.
Yeah. And then if I fight Boots, which Bud was not willing to fight Boots, like say, okay, you fight this whatever it is, Adonis, David, whatever the guy's name is, and then you fight Boots. I'm like, damn, I'm like we're both doing the same job, but I'm lifting all the weight. I'm carrying all the fights.
Carrying all the heavy weight, yeah.
Yeah. Like don't fight Boots. Like you didn't want to fight Boots. You didn't fight Staniosis. You didn't fight Virgil Ortiz. You didn't fight Conor Benn. I mean,
and he can't say they paying me more over there because he was gonna get more fighting Earl.
Yeah,
so you can't say that. Or maybe he wanted more than what they was giving him. But
so it's legacy fights. I mean, I don't know if Earl's going to ever fight the Charlo brother. I don't know because they're in the same camp. So I don't know how that's going to work. But I mean, I only see Earl with maybe about 6 or 7 more fights before he calls it a career.
Yeah.
6 or 7 more fights before he calls it a career.
Yeah, somebody got unified before they career ended. He unified. Terrence already. Undisputed, not unified, undisputed. Somebody got to make it undisputed before their career end. Terrence already did it at 140, but if you want that 147, you got to fight Earl. Earl, you got to fight Terrence if they want that, unless they vacate it and somebody else get it and then they fight. But they're going to have to fight each other
at this point. At this point, I'd be like, look, I can only, or if I'm Earl Smith at this point, I'm undisputed. I don't care because shit, they didn't even have that WBA belt. Whatever that WB, it was the IBF, WBC, and WBA belt. Those were the 3 belts, and then they just added in this 4th belt, and that's the belt Bud has. That bullshit belt that they made up not too long ago. Like when Ali never had that belt.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's disappointing, but I'm gonna figure out who I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna see if I can get some tape on Al Heyman.
Al Heyman, that's the homework for episode 21. We're gonna do the Al Heyman most likely.
Yep. So share, subscribe, and let's figure this out, man. This is gonna be better days, but this shit is disappointing.
Yeah, this is disappointing. That's disappointing shit. I'm Cool Breeze.
And Razor Ra.
And this is No Cap Boxing / Neutral Corner. And we out.
Episode number 20.
Episode number 20. Yup.
Whose man is this?
That's my guy, and I'm disappointed. I can't defend him. I really can't defend him. I tried, but I really can't defend him.
So until next time.